This video is sponsored. Legacy of Atlantis is a new game from Velof, makers of the popular MMORPG Atlantica Online. This is a mobile action RPG, and you can give it a try by downloading the game using the link in the video description. So what is Legacy of Atlantis? Well, first of all, it's somewhat related to Atlantica Online, a well-known MMORPG that was released almost a decade ago. Seeing that Atlantica earned MMOSite's 2017 Reader's Choice Award, it is still appreciated by many players around the world. The story says that the continent of Atlantis was inexplicably destroyed, probably due to abusing the magical powers of the heart of Atlantis and thus triggering the wrath of the gods. Now, if someone were to find the heart of Atlantis, they would rule the world. In Legacy of Atlantis, humans and elves are at war, and the player is this strange orphan who came to a village when he was 10 years old with no memories of his past. Could he be the key to this mystery? Yes, probably, but we don't know yet. And there's a distinct and enjoyable Lord of the Rings feel to some of the locations and the characters. Legacy of Atlantis begins with the choice of your hero. At first, you can only choose between male or female, but there are 5 classes, or should I say weapons, to pick from: greatsword, spear, longbow, axe, and staff. There are 9 main characters in total with different skills, but you can't choose them from the start. You must unlock them as you play. As for the other heroes to join your team, there are tons of them. Legacy of Atlantis features real-time action combat of the hack-and-slash sort and mixes it with hero collecting elements. You will be joined by some heroes along the way, and you must decide who and how you want to evolve them. Your team is comprised of 4 warriors, but only 3 are on screen at all times. Why? Because of the game's tag action system. The tag system allows you to choose the best approach for different situations. For example, you can use your melee warrior in some cases and switch to a long-range mage in other occasions. There is a great incentive to do so as well. The secondary warrior will rest and see his energy slowly restored, opening another interesting tactical option. Finally, there's a special ability that results in a powerful attack, especially important when it comes to boss fights, but it takes some time to recharge, so use it wisely. Adventure Mode is the place to go to discover the story behind Legacy of Atlantis, with several cutscenes introducing the major characters and plot twists. No one is exactly what they seem at first. The levels are fairly small and good for short bursts of gameplay, and there's a traditional auto combat mode as well as auto skill, if you want to leave these tasks to the AI, of course. However, there's a catch. You can only go so far using these aids, and there is nothing like controlling your characters, especially during the more demanding boss fights. The AI is only so good at this, so will take your wits and tactics, as well as some nicely timed dodging and running away, to win some battles. So before you criticize the auto action modes in Legacy of Atlantis, make sure you know that it will only take you so far. To go big, you need to level up your heroes as well as their weapons and armor, something that can be done in the Forge. By using the weaker materials, you can upgrade your main equipment to become a better warrior. A skill tree or constellation allows you to learn some extra skills, such as increased accuracy. Finally, one mention to the tons of other trials waiting for players in Legacy of Atlantis. There is the mandatory PvP, where your team of warriors automatically challenges a rival team to see who has the best skills and equipment. But the most interesting part of Legacy of Atlantis is the option to participate in real-time boss raids with up to 4 other players. This is probably some endgame content, and we haven't been able to try it, but what we've seen so far surely looks promising. In short, this is what Legacy of Atlantis is all about. This is a game that starts quite easy, but quickly evolves into an interesting challenge. But it doesn't seem to be an unfair one. For example, every day you can go into the in-game shop to summon a hero and an item for free. So it's not like you'll be running out of options. It of course is a grinder, but more enjoyable if you play in short bursts. Once again, let me remind you that you can download the game in the video description below, and have fun!
Thank you.